Welcome. Hi, my name's Shirley. I'm going to be leading you through a little flow that's going to warm up our spine in all the different directions, get our legs working a little bit, and we'll also look at some of the details of alignment in the body. All right, so come to your mat. We're going to start out by looking at our feet. We'll line up the insides parallel. And you might notice you have a fairly developed arch or not. A lot of us tend to roll in or we roll out. So we're gonna try to develop a nice arch by lifting our toes. That's gonna create a lift through the middle of the foot. We wanna ground down through the ball of the big toe, the little toe, and the heel. Once you've done that, you can release your toes back to the mat. So our feet should be feeling nice and stable, grounded into the floor. You can activate the legs next. We'll try a little isometric squeeze. You feel the inner legs start to come alive. As you inhale, you can lift your quadriceps, engage the quadriceps, lifting the kneecaps. Good. So now our legs are nice and strong, active in all directions. For the pelvis, some things to look at are where our femur heads are sitting in the hip sockets. So as we bend a little bit, you could feel them roll back. So we want to keep them in a nice, soft, rolled back position so it feels just very little tension through the belly. To stabilize that, we'll exhale, take our sacrum down a little bit and lift the navel. So we've got a little bit of a core engagement there. Good. Lift your rib cage away from your hips and allow your shoulders to relax. Sternum lifts towards the chin. Nice soft gaze. And our head's floating on top of our spine. This will be our mountain posture. You can exhale, reach down through your fingertips. And then start to focus inward. Allow your eyes to close. Feeling all those engagements from the tips of your toes all the way up through the crown of your head. And then we'll bring our awareness to our breath. Start to feel the breath coming into the body, filling through the entire torso. As you exhale, you feel that slight engagement of the core. And we'll start to bring some movement in. So next, inhale, arms are going to sweep up overhead. Exhale, arms sweep down. So a simple movement called sun breath. And we'll start to feel some warmth come up as we move the arms up overhead with the breath and down towards the hips as we exhale. Again, a beautiful place to close your eyes and start to focus inward. Feel your shoulders moving on your back as your arms sweep up. Feel that they move inward as the arms sweep down. Beautiful. The next time we're breathing in and arms come up overhead, we'll pause there. Good. Ground down through your feet, reach up through the crown of your head. Fingertips are active and our shoulders are coming down onto our back. So full mountain Tadasana. Hold and breathe. As you hold the posture, you'll feel the muscles that are active in your body. Maybe you feel the breath. Let your awareness go inside and notice. You might notice that your feet are constantly shifting a little bit, keeping you balanced as you hold. As you exhale, bring your palms together. We'll interlace the fingers and reach them up towards the sky. We're coming into half moon, standing half moon pose. As you exhale, reach your hips towards the right, and you might even feel the weight come out of your left foot. So reground, press down, and as you inhale, come up and over to the left with your upper body. This is a great place to sort of play with the edge of sensation. So if you've come in really a lot, then you might be feeling shaky, maybe the breath gets a little shallow. So you can play with that, come out a little bit. Maybe find just the right position. Or if you came in just a little bit, maybe you could do a little more. Press the hip a little bit, reach a little higher. Find that perfect spot for your posture today, and then breathe. Let your awareness move inside, feeling what's going on here. The right side of the body is open, lots of room there for the breath to move in. And our left side is shortening. It's working a little harder to hold us up. As you exhale, press into your feet. Inhale, reach through the fingers, come up to center. Exhale, let your arms sweep down. And take a moment here to feel your body, feel the release of the posture. There'll be energy moving through the right side. Maybe you feel it all the way down to your toes. Beautiful. With your next inhaling breath, arms sweep up. This time we'll have the opposite clasp of the hands. Release the index finger. Good. Press down through your feet, get nice and tall. That mountain pose that we practiced right at the start. Connect to your breath. And as you exhale, press the hips to the left. Ground down through both feet, so we're staying long through that concave side. Our nice strong core muscles are working here, reaching over towards the right. Good. You might notice this side feels very different than the other side. Sometimes we have old injuries or things that we're working with. So always taking care to find just the right position in the body where you can breathe and relax. Opening through the left side. And as you exhale, press into your feet. That's going to give you strength as you inhale to come back to center. Exhale, release the arms. So I mentioned we were going to do the 6 movements of the spine. So that was our first one, side to side. All right, so first and second. Our next movement of the spine is going to be twisting. So we'll take our feet a little bit wide and nice soft knees. We want to be able to move into the knees a little bit. Good. We'll take the arms up and start to twist. So take care to come up onto your toes as you move side to side. And then let your arms relax into the movement. So as you twist to the side, the arms are just going to hang there as if you had empty coat sleeves. And at first you might move side to side on your feet. And after we're warmed up a little bit here, we'll start to bring our torso right to center. So right over the midline of the body. And you'll feel it's way stronger when we work from our midline. Those hands can give you a little pat on the back. All right, let's do 2 more in each direction. And then slowly let everything come back down to center. Good. Good. And then just pause and feel. So noticing after the movement, a little more active, you might feel more energy flowing through your body. Excellent. So we're ready for our next movement, which is extension of the spine or a back bend. Good. So find your mountain feet once again, get grounded. Active legs, nice long torso, so we're really opening up through the vertebrae. We'll inhale the arms up overhead. Let's again bring the palms to press this time. As you exhale, shift the weight forward onto your toes. Pelvis comes forward. And check here that you don't have any compression in your low back. So we want this area of our low back to stay nice and open. If it does feel compressed, you can always come back to upright, and then a little tuck of the sacrum. Make sure that you're nice and strong there. And then we'll press the hips forward again. Inhale, lift your heart towards your chin. Back of the neck is long and open. And then the shoulders are going to reach back. Beautiful. And again, to play with that place where you're nice and open, you can breathe a breath. It's not going to be as deep here because of the extension of the spine. We'll have a little less room for the air. Drop inside and feel this position in your body. Notice the strength of your legs, the openness through the heart center. Beautiful. Let's take one more deep breath here. And as you exhale, press into the feet. We'll bend the knees a little bit. Inhale, come back up to standing. Exhale, release the arms. And now as you pause and feel the release of the extension or back bend, you'll really feel a lot of energy coming through your heart center. Our final movements of the spine is going to be the forward bending. So this time we're going to come out over the legs. We're going to keep them nice and soft. So as we exhale, we'll bend the knees, bringing the torso right down to the thighs. So your belly will rest on your thighs. And you might have to bend really deeply for that to happen. Our arms are going to sweep back behind us and lifting the heels to stand on our fingertips. Eventually, we want to work our forearms to be parallel with the calves. Beautiful. And then we're ready to move into our forward fold. Take a nice deep breath to lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, start to lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Here's a great place to let go of that tension in your neck and head. Let it just hang, maybe give it a little shake. And when you found the perfect position here, where you feel a nice deep stretch in the back of the legs, but you can still relax and breathe into it, we'll hold. Maybe taking our awareness to focus on the sensations of the belly as it presses into the thighs with the inhale. And the softening as you exhale. So forward folds are a wonderful calming practice for the mind. Our head is beneath our heart. To release this posture, we're going to soften the knees once again, release the hands, take the fingertips to the mat and gaze upward. When we're in inversion, it's important to give the system time to come back to normal. Then we'll bend the knees, press into our feet, come all the way back up to standing. Beautiful. And that's our little version of Chandra Namaskar, the half moon flow, with a twist in the middle. Namaste.